They're trying to sell you something. But when it's a person, when it's an individualistic person, you're more likely to watch it. And even if there is a brand integration somewhere happening in the middle, you already invested in the video. That, like you said, right, the attention span is very low, but if you have their first 3 seconds, they're most likely to watch the end of the video. That's all it is. So it's becoming very, very important today for brands to create those strong personal brands from within their company and basically take the role of becoming an influencer, for lack of a better word, by identifying that strong individual within that company.
Sure. So, any thoughts, Vijay, on this one? Because one of the questions that we were chatting about is when you build equity through the through content creators, and when the content creators move on, how does that equity come back to you? Or even the questions we had on first party data and how much of a positive rub-off that it has on the influencer versus the brand in itself.
So, on the first question that you asked, brands definitely need to create communities of their own. What exactly they want to do is crucial for them to understand. Do they want to educate? Do they want to engage? Do they want to entertain? From our experiences, consumers are looking more for the former, as in educate and maybe engage in some ways. They're not going to brand for entertainment, clearly. So I think that's what brands should start out doing, and they should start the journey in some ways or the other. As far as creators are concerned, they automatically have a larger base to start with. So you start with that inherent advantage. So if there is a synergy between what you want to say and the story that the creator brand is talking about, then there is a possibility of a collaboration and then you can take things forward. So from the very beginning, I mean, we've worked with unknown brands in the past, like An Academy 5 years ago when they partnered with us in Boda Factory. They were a new entrant, but we worked on a particular thing that they wanted and it became very, very popular. Today, An Academy is one of the largest spenders across, but they're still partnering with us on a different level. So it depends on what stage you are in. Also, I think the reason for taking branded content has to be very clear. A lot of people come and tell us, oh, what is the incremental reach you will get, and what is this, that. I think that is a very overhyped concept. We should stick to what is the, I mean, there is awareness, there is interest, and there is desire. You have ATL for awareness. Look at content creators more for the second or third option. That's largely what you should try and do. The two examples that I gave in my presentation, one was Tata Motors struggling with Tiago. They were clearly struggling with being a fuddy-duddy brand, yeah, and they were not relevant to a 25-year-old. I mean, it was either a Pigio transport car or it was